Got drinks, got smoke, got weed, got all the girls, got everything we need. And I see them all, but who brought the fat girl? Drink another, smoke another, get retarded. I know this where the party is, so get this bitch started. And if you want some liquor, girl, you can go and lick a girl. Get in it, pop until like 6 in the morning. Come break it down.
All right. What's up,
Yo.
Daniel? Damn,
Yo.
we got a special guest today, Jaden Trejo.
Oh, yes, sir.
What's up, my guy?
Present yourself. I know it's a little weird talking to a camera, but
No, yeah, I'm not used to the camera yet. So
yeah, don't worry.
Nah, it's all
but
right.
yeah, my name is Alex Trejo. I go to Central Union High School. I'm a senior right now, and I just want to thank you guys for inviting me today and just talk today. Yeah,
That's cool.
No worries, man. It's
Hey.
good to have you. Daniel, you want to turn up his mic a little bit?
Yeah.
Turn it up real quick. Don't be shy about it. What's up, man? How you been? How's everything?
everything's been good. Just ever since football ended, I've been going to the gym and just getting my time to myself, and
there
just
you
really
go.
taking time. Senior year is going by so fast.
That's what's
And I'm currently in track right now, so I've just been practicing for that, and just had my first meet yesterday, so it went pretty good with that. But yeah, overall, just still doing sports till I graduate.
All right, that's what's up. How does track? Do your football coaches say anything about track? Like, hey, like, don't go too hard. I don't want you to get hurt and shit.
Nah, he actually encouraged me to do track. He tells all the other football players to do track to help with football, especially the skill guys, the running backs, receivers, corners, safeties. He'll tell us to go do track, so we have something to do in the off season. Unless you do baseball, golf, or something like that. Like if I wasn't doing track, I would be doing golf for sure.
Oh, shit, you like golfing? Like, you like your dad and shit?
Yeah. Golf was my first sport, so I've been doing it since I was little. So
Oh, shit,
5. So yeah.
Okay, that's what's up, man. So give us a little tour of the day of Trejo. Why you were in football? Do you guys do like a zero period or something? Or
So in football season, we have 0 period from Monday to Friday, and Monday it starts at 6:20 all the way up to
Damn, that's
7:20,
early.
and then
Wait, when? So you start your day? When do you start your day? 5?
so I wake up around like 5:45, 5:30, get ready, make sure I have everything, and then go to 0 period. Had to be there before 6:20. Then we start at 6:20, and then we lift until like 7:20, 7:30, and then school starts at 7:45. So we from school from 7:45 to all the way to 3, and then I have practice at like 4, 4:15, depending on how hot it is. So if it's really hot, we'll push it back to 5. If not, then we'll just keep it at 4, and then 4 to 6:37, and then film after practice. Usually on Mondays or Tuesdays, and then that's until 8:30. So that's
Damn,
what it's during football season.
By film, what do you mean? What do you mean by film?
So we either have offensive film or defensive film.
Meaning someone's recording you guys at your practice or at your games?
Meaning we'll watch film on the other team we play that week. So, yeah.
Okay. So it's not even on you guys. It's
No.
the next team.
A little bit it'll be on us, but mostly it's on the other team. We review their players, the best plays, and what they do and stuff like that.
There was a question.
Some Tom Brady shit or what?
Yeah, no.
There was a question Beto had over the types of players that you encounter right now that you're talking about studying other players. What was the question you wanted to ask about encountering?
So Daniel, turn up your mic a little bit before we continue. All right, that's good. So my question was, I was watching a podcast with fucking Theo Vaughn and Antonio Brown. I don't know if you see that stuff, but he asked them, as a wide receiver, is there ever a corner or defensive back that you saw that you kind of said fuck, I'm gonna have a tough day today, right? And he said his answer was no. I'm the one they need to worry about. I'm the wide receiver. I'm gonna give him the fucking hard day today. You as a defensive back, is it in high school? Did you ever come through a player that you said fuck, this motherfucker's gonna be good. He's fucking fast. I gotta be on my A game or anything like that?
I had a couple games where few of them had some really good receivers. Coachella Valley had a really good receiver, but the week before that I had a really good game, so I know they were gonna watch film on me. So mid game or like right when the game started, he was like, "Hey, we're not. I'm gonna be switching sides because we watch film on you, and we're not gonna be thrown to your side." So like I followed the best receiver the whole game, and I was able to shut him down. But like when he moved to the other side when I wasn't on him, that's when he got his
Yeah,
completions.
that's out of your
Yeah,
control. Damn,
yeah,
that's
but
fucking crazy. They even run film on you to fucking see like, yeah, let's just not throw to this guy's side. Let's just switch him
Avoid.
to the other side.
yeah, yeah,
Man, that's not fair, bro. Tell him no, you can't be doing that shit.
yeah. No, I don't get. It's boring for me on that side of the field. So
Oh hell yeah, you
it's
just have
like
like a light game now. It's like fuck. It's like
yeah,
damn, I want to get
just a
in
bunch of
there.
tackles that game.
Yeah, that's good though, man. Fuck. So tell us about high school. Like nowadays, like so. I know your dad. You know, he always. You know, what I want to say. Like he kind of raised you to be fucking right. You know, like focus on your education. Focus on football. How did you stay away from like the high school things, which is like going to parties, doing drugs, and all that stuff? How did you stay focused?
Mostly because of my future and the way my dad like had me growing up and taught me right from wrong, and knew that there was gonna be like punishments if I ever did anything wrong or
Yeah,
anything that like got me out of track. So I always made sure to do what's important and whatever like makes me better as a person. And so which is good grades, doing good in sports. It was either I had one option or not, meaning like it was either football or you're gonna start working. So like I had to
oh,
be
okay.
like
Shit, football, dad.
yeah.
Shit, I play football
Yeah.
too. My dad would have told me that, but he
Yeah, I had to be
didn't.
occupied either way. So like I just chose it, and I just found a love of working out and doing sports, and like building connections with my team. So like
Yeah,
I just stuck with it, and whatever made me greater for the team and just overall as a greater person.
yeah. So I got a question. I know Central. I believe Central lost the bell this year, right, against Brawley.
Yeah, we did.
So,
Yeah,
so as a team player, how does that affect you? Because I know that's an important game, right? Like that's, I
yeah.
mean, you can win all the other games, but you lose that one, you're hurting. How does that affect you as a player, and continuing on playing when you lost a very important game?
It affected me during the moment, but as I realized that it was more of a learning moment for the younger guys, like the
Yeah,
sophomores and juniors who never experienced playing in a ball game and thought it was just like a regular game. So they finally got to realize what the ball game means to the community and the coaches and everyone else. So now they know what it feels like, and I'm pretty sure they don't want to feel that again. So I'm betting they're gonna win next year, so they don't have to go through that feeling again and go let their seniors down again. So,
yeah.
but yeah, it's not a good feeling at all. It's a pretty bad feeling. Everyone's crying. You don't want to do anything. You just want to go home. You don't want to go
Yeah,
out. You don't want to eat anything. Like you hear about it for the next 2 weeks at least.
yeah. Hell
You
yeah.
hear about it from your school, from every other school, because doesn't matter if you go to CIF or not. You're still gonna hear about that game if you lost it. But yeah,
Yeah,
that was my
exactly.
first time losing the ball game. I won it my sophomore and junior year, which
Yeah.
I was both on varsity that year. So both of the years I was able to experience winning it. But yeah, it's not a good feeling at all.
Yeah. So you started varsity your sophomore year.
Yes.
That's
Man,
great.
that's good, bro. That's good. Doing good shit, doing big things. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Because I don't think I've ever been in a situation like that where I wasn't really a sports guy. I played soccer in my freshman year in high school, but that's about it. And we
Mhm.
fucking lost almost every game 'cause we just sucked. So I haven't been in that scenario, but you know, kind of like in boxing, you lose, but you lose by yourself, right? You
Yeah.
lose, you know what you did wrong. You're like, fuck, I know what I didn't do or what I did do to win. And in the team aspect, it's like everybody equally gets to blame, though. Even though, like,
And
say, go ahead.
how I wanted to ask you, how do you deal with a loss when you're playing with people who aren't going to the next level, who are just playing surface level? And how do you, because I know sometimes it might be frustrating. Not everybody's on the level, and not everybody's trying to go to the next level or to go to school and take it. So how do you deal with that? And how do you, because sometimes obviously it highlights you guys all winning as a team.
Hmm.
And how do you stand out as a player? You know?
Yeah, you have those people where they're just doing it just to do it, just to say, oh, they're part of the football team. And then you have the
Yeah.
people that are doing it to try to get something out of it and make a career out of it. But one thing like the leaders on the team do is try to make everyone understand that this is not just like a game and that people are trying to make a career out of this. So if you're not doing it for yourself, do it for the other person next to you. That's just what goes along in the locker room, to do it for the other person next to you, and just give everything you have for those 48 minutes in that game. So we could win, you could experience winning, and because no one wants to experience losing. So like if everyone's on the same page and just do our job, and we'll be all right. We'll win. So it's kind of hard to like in the beginning of the year to get everyone on that same page,
Yeah.
but the leaders are what's important to make sure everyone gets on that same page and know why it's so important to be on a football team and it's not just
And
like a regular team.
and by leaders, what do you who are the leaders? Who do you mean by a leader? Is there like some kind of mentors, people who played football involved in the football team, or the coaches? You mean?
For us, we have about like 6 or 7 leaders, and the coaches pick those leaders, the ones who are push everyone, the ones who work in the weight room, the ones who teach other kids or like help other players out when they're down, who brings us up when we're down, when we're losing. Yeah, just those
Yeah,
kind of players, and then the
it's
coach
kind of
picks
like
us.
the
Going,
motivator type who
yeah,
Yeah,
motivates
and
the other
going,
players. Yeah, that's a good question though, because um, you need those people. Like the Raiders have Max Crosby, right? He's on defensive. He
yeah,
fucking he motivates the motherfuckers, and he goes in there and throws 100% every play.
yeah,
But to the previous question that Daniel asked, I thought it was a good question because you're always gonna have those players that kind of just play to play, right? They go
yeah,
in and they're
yeah,
not always at
everywhere,
100%.
even in any
Yeah,
career, you know.
yeah. Even in life, they don't go
Yeah, one
100%. I
hundred
mean,
percent. You got
yeah.
people
I
who are
mean,
in it.
even when you get on the working field, once you get a
Yeah,
job and stuff, and you go in there. I was raised to go in there and give 100%, whether you were flipping hamburgers or whatever you were doing, right?
yeah,
Because you want to move to the top, and then you have these coworkers with you that just give 50%, and they get paid the same, but they slow
yeah,
you down, right? You kind of lose with them. So
yeah,
so
yeah,
yeah, that was a good answer. You just got to kind of motivate them and show them what the goal is, right? What we're trying to achieve here.
yeah.
Even
And
though you're
and
just half-assing it, like we're
yeah,
trying to win, bro. At the end of the day, we're trying to win. It's trying to go to
yeah.
CIF. Don't slow
Yeah,
me
we,
down.
we, we make sure everyone gives 120%. Like if you're not giving 120% either in the weight room, practice, in the game, then just get off the team if you're not gonna try to make it
Yeah,
better in your way or do your part at least.
yeah.
But yeah,
Or
that's
you're
what
on the
goes around.
sideline at least. At that,
Yeah.
yeah. So take us back to when you were a kid, bro. Like how did you want to play football as a kid? Did your dad just throw you in there and be like, try this out, see if you like it? How was that?
So when I first started doing sports, I did golf, baseball, and then football. And I did baseball and football at the same time. And then my dad just like was experimenting like what I like and like what I
Yeah.
want to stay with it. And then as I went along, I like started enjoying football more while I was still in baseball. But when I got to like my seventh, eighth grade year, like I didn't, like I just found baseball boring, and I just felt like it wasn't for me. So I stayed with football, and then I took football more seriously. I would say at the end of COVID year, my freshman year, I started
Okay.
going like to camps, like really working out for football and taking it to the next level early on in my high school career. So yeah.
Yeah, so you wouldn't say until like your freshman years when you really like stepped on the gas. You're like, okay, this is
Yeah,
something I like.
yeah,
Let's go from here. Go ahead,
yeah,
Daniel.
yeah.
What'd you say?
how do you deal with those moments where, because it's always a constant sacrifice. How did it ever come dealing with that constant sacrifice to where you have to sacrifice your time, you have to sacrifice, yeah, maybe you like the sport, but sometimes as a teenager or someone in high school you want to be doing something else. So what keeps you
Like
when you get
yeah,
to those down points where you're like, damn bro, I'm tired, I've already woken up, it's already the second semester, I get tired, I
uh,
get tired.
yeah. I get tired. I feel like every athlete gets tired, but it's just a matter of keep going. You know what I mean? Keep going because for your future and for your career, like even though the workouts suck, the conditioning, the running, and all
Yeah.
that, it sucks. You're tired, but it's all worth it at the end because you're gonna be. You go to any other classroom, you walk into a building, you can be like top three fastest person in there. You know what I mean? So like it's all worth it at the end. Just putting everything you have into every practice, every conditioning. You can just be better as a person. And yeah, just overall I did get tired of it, but then I was just so used to it where it just became like an everyday thing.
Mhm.
So I was like waking up
Yeah.
at 6 in the morning was just like a normal thing for me.
Yeah.
Like especially like my junior senior year, it was like, oh, I'm just like used to it already. And then practicing in the heat, it was just, I was already used to it, so
Yeah.
I already knew how to like maintain my time and all that. But yeah,
Yeah, that
Habits.
shit that
Yeah.
shit
Habits.
that shit builds you better, bro. Growing fucking playing in the heat and shit, training in the
Yeah.
heat.
Yeah.
You go anywhere else, you're like, hell yeah. I'm about
Yeah.
to whip some ass today.
Oh, yeah,
So
playing the
I
heat's
know
no
you're
joke.
yeah, yeah, for sure. I know you're number 3. How did we come up with number 3? How did we get that number?
Number three, I was always I was always number 31 for my middle school and like elementary years. Always number 31 because of my birthday, and then my dad just told me to stay with 31. So up to like middle school, up to like my freshman year, I was 31, and then sophomore year, I wasn't able to pick my number since that was my first year on varsity. It
Oh,
was
okay.
16. Like I tried to get three because like I always wanted like a single digit number, but I couldn't pick it because it was my first year on varsity. So they just gave me a
Oh,
number. And then junior year is when I was able to pick my number. So I was like, I'm gonna just pick three. That's the closest thing to 31, just without the one.
okay.
But
Fuck
but
it,
yeah,
I'll
it was
take it.
Fair
three.
enough.
And then I felt like that number just suit me the best. And then that's how like I got my nickname kind of, it was Trade Three. And then that's what, like the freshmen and like the sophomores call me at school. And then I
Oh,
got it my
okay.
senior year too. But yeah.
Trade 3. There you go. All right. how was you staying away from the dating life in high school, bro? Did you have girlfriends in high school?
Not really. I talked to a few
Mhm.
girls here and there,
Yeah.
and stay with the same one. But like I never had like an actual girlfriend, you know. Like
Oh, okay.
I had a few girls that I liked, but like I feel like I just wasn't able to make time for them because they were also doing sports. Like I made
Yeah.
sure to talk to someone I was doing that was doing sports too. So like
Oh,
you
okay.
know,
Yeah.
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 And then well, yeah, I never had like actually had like a girlfriend, but yeah, like, the girls wasn't too much of a problem for me. Like
Yeah, yeah, they're a problem for everybody, bro. I'm 38
Yeah.
and I'm still struggling. You know what
Definitely.
I'm
yeah,
saying? But I got my wife now. She's good. She's
yeah.
good.
No, that's good.
But you,
Yeah.
yeah. So, do you currently have a girlfriend right now, or not? You're still single.
Mm.
Yeah, ladies are gonna be
Damn,
wondering,
dude.
bro.
Don't
They're gonna
even
see this
ask
and be like,
that, bro.
"What's up, my
Don't even
boy?"
ask that.
It's complicated. We'll leave it. We can leave
Man,
it at it's complicated if you want.
Yeah. I'm like talking to somebody. I guess. Like you
that's
know.
what they call it
Okay, that's
nowadays,
cool. That's
talking.
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Talking.
That's
I'm just talking right now. Yeah.
that's good. Yeah, but I like that. You know, because I mean, you got
I
enough stuff
like
going on
that.
through. You got enough stuff going on through high school. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
you're dealing with a lot of other stuff and a girl. You know, I really didn't
Yeah,
do
dude.
sports or anything like I told you. So, I mean, girls
Mhm.
was basically all
The
we
next
had, right? It was
sport.
like that was my sport. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of lost focus and shit. But
Yeah.
I mean, how do how do you manage to keep good grades and do all this football stuff, man? I know your dad instilled with you everything, but I know we struggle in some things in life. You know,
Mhm.
like for me, I had trouble like paying attention in class and shit.
Yeah.
How do you make time for both? Like, did you get tutors, or are you that smart, or how did that work?
I don't always have good grades. Like when I'm slacking, my dad will get on me and my parents will get on me, you know, and I'm like, damn, I have to like lock in now. Like I'll be like failing one or two classes, then I'm like, dang, that's like too much. Like so then my dad will get on me, start taking my stuff away, and then I'm like, I
Yeah.
sit back and realize, okay, like I need to get on top of my stuff, and
Yeah,
then I mean, yeah, he just keeps me in check, so like I'm not fouling or anything like that. And then I just make time whenever I can. So like either after practice, before practice. But yeah, it's just my dad helps me out a lot with that.
yeah, because it's a lot, man. I can only imagine, waking up
Yeah,
at 5 in the morning to go be out there in the sun, and then go to actual class, and then after that go to practice, and then after
yeah,
that you got to worry about doing your homework and stuff. I'm like, damn, bro, that's too much. I'm in
yeah,
high school, I'm supposed to be enjoying myself. But
Yeah, definitely.
you're I respect that, bro. I
yeah,
respect you a lot because you were laser
Mm-hmm.
focused on what you wanted and what you got. So
yeah.
let's talk about college, right? You just
Mm-hmm.
committed to what's it called? Is it called Northwestern?
Southwestern. Yeah,
Southwestern.
Southwestern.
Southwestern. That's a school in San Diego, right?
Yes, sir.
What does the word committed mean when you commit to a college?
Committed means that's where you plan on how would I say it? Like take your athletics to a next level, and that's where you plan on becoming a better athlete, and that's where you're gonna play, and that's why I
Yeah.
decided to play because
Is
of the choices I made through the coaches and my parents. I've talked about it, and I've just decided that's like the best fit for me. And then
yeah.
maybe if it doesn't work out, then I could always do something else. I'm also close to
Yeah.
home, so like if let's say I want to come back close to home, I could come back home because I'm like only an hour 30 away. So it was just the
Yeah.
best fit for me and my family.
Uh,
And yeah, but
yeah.
that's where I'm deciding to take my athletics to the next skill.
Okay, that's in San Diego, right? Did you have several options you picked from, and that was the best one for you?
I also had Arizona. It was either San Diego, Arizona, or also Colorado.
Ooh.
But the school in Arizona, it was a very good school. It was a very nice school. I just felt like it wasn't the best for me. Also, my best friend goes there, but
Okay.
I just also felt like it wasn't the best for me because I feel like I wouldn't get playing time there and
Okay.
waste like a lot of money there for like no reason.
Oh,
Just paying for school and stuff like that.
Out of state tuition, right?
Yeah, yeah. But
out
over
of
here,
state
the
trip.
school I'm committed to, I don't have to pay for school, only for my
Oh
housing.
man, no,
Okay,
So
so
this is
that
a
comes so
no-brainer.
that comes with a scholarship, right? When you committed, you got a scholarship. Man, that's fucking awesome, bro. That I think that's what every
Yeah,
athlete wants to achieve, right?
yeah.
Fucking
yeah, yeah,
a scholarship, just play for your housing. Fuck that. Let
yeah.
your dad pay for that shit. Tell him to get you a good
I'm gonna have to
apartment too,
pay
not to
for
be
it.
cheapy.
So
Nah, nah. Tell him to pay for it, bro. You did all the work, right? You did all the legwork. I got to the show, bro. You pay, but yeah, that's good, man. And what are you most looking forward in college? Are you looking, for education? Are you looking for the playing time? Are you looking just to get out there in the real world by yourself? What are you looking forward to?
um, I'm really looking forward to develop as an athlete and get more experience because what I want to do is stay there for 2 years and transfer out into a bigger university.
Okay.
So either somewhere in Arizona, Texas, or maybe here in California too, but just to get the like see how it is in college
Yeah,
and
get the
become like a better
knowledge.
athlete and get more experience, and get bigger, get stronger, get faster and all that. So I know how it works. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So people know how much do you weigh right now? What's your height?
I'm like 155 and I'm like 5'9", 5'10" right now.
Oh, okay. You're middleweight,
Yeah.
bro. You're middleweight boxing, bro.
Yeah.
Damn. Haven't been that since like 6 years ago, bro. Oh, good
Oh yeah.
times, good times.
For my position, I only need to be like 170, 180 and weight, so I'll be alright. I just gotta gain a few more pounds, and then I'll do that within like in summer and stuff like that. Because
Yeah.
I'm in track right now, so like that's what's kind of like holding me back. All
Yeah,
that running.
you're
You're
cutting.
cutting all that
Yeah,
weight, yeah. So
yeah.
what do you have like now that well, I know now you committed to a college, so they might have their own people, but as far as right now, how do you keep your weight and your body in shape? Do you have your own? Do you have a personal trainer? Do you go to the gym yourself? Who makes your meals? Like, how does that all work out?
Well, before I did track, I used to go to the gym by myself, and sometimes my dad would go with me, but I would go to the gym by myself. Just try to gain as much weight as I can before track season, because I know I'm gonna
Okay.
either maintain weight or lose weight. And then during track season, I try to eat as much as I can, either
Yeah.
like for before school, in school, right before practice, and after practice. And then depending how like hard practice is that day, I'll go to the gym after just to hit like a 30-minute workout real quick. And then my mom and grandma, it like really really hooks me up with my food. So everything's like homemade.
There
So they're
you
like, yeah,
go.
I wouldn't be able to do without them. So
Yeah,
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 shout out
it's
to
always
them.
good to have grandma in the house, right?
Yeah,
Cooking up. Yeah, because I mean, because bro, I mean, in high school, you like, I mean, you could eat anything basically, right? You could fucking.
yeah,
I mean, they give you fucking chili cheese fries out there at the fucking school and
yeah.
shit and
yeah.
pizza. I don't know if they still do that with you guys, but
Nah,
Yeah.
in,
I
in
take my
my
own
day,
lunch. Yeah,
oh damn, okay, they took your
yeah. My
own lunch.
mom,
That's good.
yeah, my mom will go and drop it off for me every day, and
Yeah,
yeah, make something good for me. So I
yeah,
keep my weight because for me it's very hard to gain weight. I have very fast
yeah,
metabolism, so like
yeah,
I could eat around like 5,000 calories a day, but I won't gain that much weight because I'll burn it really fast.
yeah.
But
Shit,
yeah,
I'll show
it's
you the
my
way,
mom
dog.
keeps
I'll
me in
show
the
you how
hook.
to gain
Yeah.
weight. I'll show you how to gain weight, bro. I gained like 10 pounds. I gained like
dude,
15 pounds from September to
it's
December, bro. I'll
a
show you.
It's a hassle in
Go ahead.
itself trying to put up weight, dude. You have to like keep eating after it's not fun anymore, and
Yeah.
it's just like, damn, that's all my body needs at one point.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think you
during
got
off
the same
season.
body frame as Daniel. Like,
Yeah, dude. And
Probably
then
this
I
dude.
just eat and eat, and then
Yeah.
like I just get tired of it. I honestly get tired of it because it's just I can't keep up sometimes. I
Yeah.
can't keep up.
That's so. You're excited to do the. Oh, what are you gonna study in college? Is there something you have in mind, or are you just gonna go for liberal, or what's going on there?
My major is gonna be business because hopefully, like after my athletic career, I want to like own my own business and
Mm,
stay in the athletic department, or like I still want to be in the athletic department. So I'll either like work for a school or a college or like an NFL team or something like that, or like be like a personal trainer, and then hopefully like own my own business in that sort. So that's why I'm studying business in college.
damn, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
You're a smart guy, man. You're a smart guy. So let's get to the game, right? Let's get to the game of football that you know very well. Would you say studying film is the most important part of being a better player, or would it be, actually getting your athleticism up? What's the most important part of growing as a football player? Do you feel it is?
For my position, I would say technique is the hardest part to learn um in football, which is because DB and QB are the very hardest parts to learn in football, especially for like someone new. So like learning your technique as soon as possible is the best thing you could do. Like all the like
Okay.
little mistakes, like eliminate all the little mistakes and try to perfect your technique is what's really important. And I feel like that's what got me into college. Not because of like my weight. I'm not big. I'm not that
Yeah.
tall either, but because of my technique and my speed and like how I'm able to recover if I like mess up and stuff like that.
Mm,
So
yeah,
like
if you take the
yeah,
wrong cut or whatever, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
And
great.
then
I would
film's
you
very important.
you say okay, would you say a DB is the hardest position to play?
I would say DB is the hardest position to play. DB and
Yeah.
QB are definitely the hardest position to play in
Yeah,
football.
I agree with you because I mean, fuck, just trying to chase those wide receivers around, and not only chase them around, but say the quarterback scrambles, right? You got to
Yeah,
keep up with them. You got to go left, right. They cut back. You got to keep up with them. That shit's hard, bro. I don't know how you do
yeah,
it, but
Hmm.
you do it with good technique, though, man. I seen you out there. I saw it on. I mean, I'm not in El Central, but I've seen it on the YouTube
yeah.
BSN network a couple times, and you're killing it, bro.
Yes, sir. Thank
I'm
you.
proud of you. I want to say I'm proud of you, man. Everything you've done, how far have you come, and going forward. Um,
Yeah.
let's see what else. Any questions, Daniel? We got for Jaden?
Yeah.
Whooping out the phone. He wrote them down.
Do you think dealing with losses inside of the field help you deal with losses outside? Maybe things don't go your way. Maybe a test doesn't go how you want it to be. Dealing with
Yeah.
losses and specifics. And how does that translate from football? What kind of philosophies have you gotten from football? Like there's obviously a game that you're playing, right?
Yeah.
But then there's a lot more than the game when you're playing it. Like, the psychological aspect to keeping yourself going in the game. When you look over at the scoreboard and you see that the other team has more points than you, how do you keep your, and how do those lessons translate to your life?
Football has taught me a lot of things. Taught me discipline, how to manage time, how to work with other people and stuff like that. So like transferring like into the real world, I know how to like work with other people, talk to people, manage my time better, wake up earlier and like especially with my schoolwork, like I know how to like maintain it and communicate with my teachers about it. And then it also like made me very disciplined in a way where like I feel like I'm more mature than someone who's never played sports before. So, but yeah, it's taught me a lot of things, and without football, I probably wouldn't be here right now.
Yeah,
So yeah,
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 just talking to you, bro. I could tell you're very
yeah.
mature, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Just like I'm talking to a fucking college guy already.
Yeah,
Even some college guys you talk to, they're
yeah,
like, God damn.
yeah,
But that's good, man. Your dad did well. Um, you know, my respect to him.
yeah,
I'm having a daughter soon, so
yeah.
you know,
Congratulations on that.
yeah, thank you, brother. Appreciate it. I'm trying to make her into a UFC
Mhm.
fighter. That's my goal. She ain't gonna be a football player, but she's gonna take some boxing, some
Yeah, yeah,
jujitsu, and we'll go for that. Like I said, I can't force it on anybody, right? Just
Yeah.
like your
Yeah.
dad probably couldn't force football on you. Either you love it or you don't,
Mm-hmm.
and you loved it. So that's something as a dad. I'm not there yet, but it's gonna be hard because I like boxing, um,
Yeah.
but UFC is like, I think it's a better way to go
She
for
might want to do
female athletes.
softball or cheer.
Yeah, she might want to do softball. She might kill it. Who knows?
Yeah. You just gotta
But
figure out what she likes and what she doesn't like,
yeah,
and what she
what
enjoys.
she, yeah, exactly. So that'll be my struggle, but we'll get to it.
Oh
So
yeah,
I mean, go
I
ahead, go
wanted
ahead.
to I wanted to ask you, y'all had leaders in your guys' groups. Have you ever had an experience where someone's going through some pretty strong, like a family member dying or something like that, or something's going on around the team, something happens to someone in the team? How do you guys respond to that?
One of our best players, his name is Jared Martin.
Mm-hmm.
He mid game he someone hit him in the knee and he like tore his MCL, and that was our
Ooh,
best defensive player right there on our D line, and he was like a 4 star. So they just like took out our best player. So we're all thinking that he's gonna just recover, and we didn't know how bad it was until like later on. But he just told us all like he got hurt, and then like a couple weeks passed since like the Bell game, like week of Bell game. Man, he doesn't tell us anything. He's like working out, he's walking, he's fine, whatever. And like one day in zero period, he just tells us, "Hey guys, I'm not gonna play in the Bell game because I have to get surgery for my knee." And then everyone just
damn.
like, "Oh, like what do we do? We just lost our best player on the D line
Yeah,
and like our biggest recruit ever." So like we had to like figure out ways how to like move around that and get past that, and how to play without him and just still maintain a good team, and push the next person who was behind him to be good and just do his job. But yeah, that's probably like our hardest time with the leaders right there, losing one of our leaders like that, especially like one of our best leaders like that. Yeah.
have you ever gone through anything like before a game that made you like feel some type of way, like, fuck, I don't even want to play today, but I gotta go out there, like, but you just push through it? Like maybe you were going through something personal or something.
There's one game, I think it was a second playoff game. It was against Patrick Henry. I woke up like at 12 in the morning, started throwing up until like 5
Ooh,
or not, or like to like 10 in the morning, and then I went to school during lunch. Haven't ate anything the whole day. Went to school, didn't eat anything, just by myself. I couldn't like think or anything. I was so sick, and then I didn't even like go to any of my class periods. I just went to the locker room to sleep. 'Cause my coach let me sleep in the locker room because he knew I was sick. So I went. I just had to go to school because I needed at
yeah,
least like 3 periods to go to my game. So I
yeah,
was like, okay, like I can't function right now. There's no way I'll be able to function. So like I talked to my coach. I went to go sleep in the locker room all the way up to like 3, and then he let me go home. So when I got home, I tried to eat something, but I don't think I did. So I slept all the way until like 5, which is like about warm ups for us. So I got there like at 5:30. So I like showed up late for warm ups, but my coach didn't really care because he knew what I was feeling. And so I
yeah.
got there, and then I was like, everyone's just asking me, "Oh, are you alright? Are you alright?" And I'm like, "Yeah, bro, I'm fine. Just like leave me alone right now," because I didn't feel like talking to anybody.
Don't talk
I
to me,
was
bro. I'm
really
about to
sick. I
shit
like,
myself.
yeah, I like really bad food poisoning. And
Oh
so
damn.
in the game, it was actually like one of my best games I ever played. Had a lot of
No shit.
deflections and tackles that game. And then yeah, it was a playoff game, so like it really mattered. So like no matter if I was sick or not, like I was gonna show up. I just had, you know, I just took a little ibuprofens and stuff like that, and I was all right through
Damn,
the
you were
game.
like
So
Michael. I was gonna say Michael Jackson. Michael Michael Jordan with the flu game, huh? You just
I
fucking
know,
came through in the clutch.
yeah,
And I think that's what builds you, bro. Those
hmm
moments, when
yeah,
you feel like your body's losing, you're losing, but you see what you got inside you, man. And I wish I wish a lot of people saw that shit. Um, you
yeah,
know, I had like two small exhibition boxing fights, whatever. It's not a big deal, Um,
yeah,
it was what it was, but when I did that, it taught me that I can do so much more. What my body was capable of, because there was times in there when I like, you're in the second round and you're like, fuck, dude, I'm done, like like this. But then
It's
he hits you
tiring.
and you're
Yeah.
like, yeah, he hits you and you're like, fuck, I can't let this dude win, and then all of a sudden you get like a third win. You're just like, all right, fuck it, just
Yeah.
everything you got, just let it out. That's basically what you did in this game, right? You just let it
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
out, whatever you had left, whatever was in the tank,
Yeah.
and that shows what we can do and what we're capable of as
Yeah.
humans. It's just it's crazy, man. It's crazy what we can do. So so you're about to graduate when, in June, July, when,
In June.
and then college will start. Do they have a date for you, like when you're gonna start college and all that
No,
good stuff?
they haven't given me a date yet, but I'm pretty sure it's like at the end of summer. I guess I'm guessing. I'm not sure yet though.
Yes, yeah, so are you excited, man?
Yeah, I am excited. A little nervous
Yes,
just because
a little.
living on
Yeah,
my
I
own and
bet.
living in the big city.
But San Diego's good though, man. San Diego's a good city. I live there. It's a good city. A lot of positivity. It's a good place
Yeah.
to be. I'm sure you're not that far away from home, so your
Uh.
dad will go up there and talk you up a bit, be like, calm down. So my thing is, you're so I know you're going to Sunday to San Diego to, what is that, training camps?
Like right now,
Yeah,
or
right now, are you doing any training camps or
oh,
anything or no?
I have 7-on-7 games on Sundays, so I'll go up
Okay,
there
what
to
is
San
that?
Diego.
Run us through that. What is that?
7-on-7 is just receivers and DBs and like safeties and quarterbacks, and then you could like build your own little team, and then you could go to tournaments either like wherever you want or make tournaments, and then but yeah, I'm on a 7-on-7 team. I've been on it for like past 2 years. I've always done 7-on-7 since I was like a little kid, so
Okay,
I know how to play that. And but yeah, we go over there every Sunday and San Diego or like near LA sometimes, and then
okay,
try to go win a tournament over there against like
okay.
San Diego teams.
So why would you say you do that? Do you do that just to stay in shape? Do you do that to get better, or what is that? Because you don't have to do anything right now, right? You're in off season, you're on
Yeah.
track. Like, you go into San Diego when you go to school still Monday through Friday and all that stuff.
Hmm.
Well, why do you do the 7-on-7?
Just keep my feet warm, keep my technique down, and yeah, just stay in shape. To be honest, so I don't lose like because when you take a break from DB, you lose all your technique. Not all of it, but like you lose most of it, and it's like you have to redo it, and redo it. So I just do it to stay warm and keep my body fresh for football. And then, well,
Oh,
I still have
okay.
track too, but yeah, I do it just to stay active.
Just to stay active and keep doing
Yeah.
it. So how's track? How are you doing at track? How's that? Pretty fast
I'm
or what?
doing pretty good. Trying to catch up right now, but
Trying to
in my
catch up.
100 I gotta get better at that. We got some pretty fast people down here, but I'm really good in jumping and triple jump.
Yeah.
I'm second in IVR right now from yesterday's meet, so I'm trying to get the first in that, but I have to get better at my 100 time because
Yeah.
coaches sometimes look at that. But yeah, I'm pretty doing good. And then my 4x1 team is the number one in the valley right now. We hold the school and league record for the whole valley. So
Okay.
we got to keep good at that. And yeah, I would say it's going pretty good.
Yeah, that's good. And it's tough competing with these guys that do track year round, right?
Yeah.
Because I mean, you're in a totally different sport half the time, and then these
Mhm.
dudes just run all day, every day, and then you
Yeah.
come in and you're like, "Fuck!" But there's I've seen there's a lot of football players that do track, a lot of
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
stars out there that do track. So that's a
Yeah.
positivity.
Most of them do track.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
okay,
who's your
okay.
favorite football team?
The Patriots. Patriots would
Oh
be mine.
God, you
Just
had
for
to
my
say the
dad.
Patriots, huh? God damn it, fucking Trejo, Jesus Christ. So let's are the Patriots still your favorite football team, even though this year really sucked?
Yeah, I wouldn't. I'm not a bagwagon or anything like that. So
You're not a bagwagon Patriots ride or
nah.
die, even after they lost Tom Brady. You're
Even
still
after
good. You're
they
still
lost
good.
Tom Brady, I'm still a Patriots fan.
That's good. You're in Raiders territory here, bro. Be careful. Tread softly. Daniel, you got any more questions over there
No,
for
that was
Jaden?
it. That
That
was
was
all the
it.
questions. Yeah,
Yeah.
All right, man. Like we said, uh, I'm excited for you, man. Seeing you as a baby,
yeah,
grow up
definitely.
to who you are today. Fuck, man.
Yeah,
I ain't got the words to it. I wish my daughter could achieve the same things, in
Yeah.
life
Thank you.
as
yeah,
you.
definitely.
And I hope you reach the utmost success with your career, whatever you want to do in life. It's totally up to you, and you already know that.
Yeah.
But Yeah, man. Thank you for coming on. We're gonna do some what's hot in the streets. If you want to stay on with us, it's just kind of
Oh yeah.
like a current events type deal. So you
Uh-huh.
could just give your 2 cents in.
Oh yeah, thank you
Nothing too
guys. Thank you
crazy.
guys for inviting
Yeah.
me.
Oh, thank you for coming, man.
Yes, sir.
Daniel, what you got on what's hot in the streets?
The Kanye West rants, the anti-Semitism, it's at an all-time high right now. A lot of people are like, I don't know, really outspoken on the whole Jew thing, on the no Jews and all
Yeah,
that stuff.
I
And Kanye West even he went ahead and made the shirt with the swastika, and he
yeah,
sold the
I,
bad boy.
I saw that. So nah, I know Jaden has a scholarship, so I know you don't want to say too much. If you do,
No,
that's up to
definitely
you.
not.
But I saw that on. So he had a Super Bowl commercial, right? And the shirt was a swastika that he was selling. I don't get it, bro. I get. You know what? I get the part where Kanye he has to be out of the norm, right? So he's doing it to kind of
Hmm.
itch people. But at this point, like, what's the itch? You know what I mean? Like, what are you
I
what are
think
you trying
his
to get at
point.
of people?
I think his point is that he's trying to say that all the Jews are controlling all the music industry and all that stuff. So, I think he's exercising, and I think the whole thing is he's just exercising his right, 100% to say what he feels like. And I think also his craziness. But
Yeah, his
it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to think that that's the same guy who made Spaceship, Graduation. Then seeing from where it's all started to where it is now, I'm like, damn. And then he had the Adidas collab and everything, and he definitely threw that away by saying all the stuff that he's been saying, lost all the contracts and stuff.
yeah, he.
So
I don't think he cares at this point. I think he's his own
yeah,
person, and he
you
always
make your
wanted to
money
be on his
back.
own. Yeah, he always wanted to be in his own, do his own thing. But which brings me to my. Let's go back to Jaden. So, as far as being an athlete and going to get a scholarship at a college like that, and wanting to transfer later, like how hard is it staying out of like Instagram, TikTok, Facebook? As a teenager growing up, that's all there is, right? Everyone
Yeah.
does it. Everyone goes on there, says their little rants, does their little dance
You
videos. But
communicate.
I know you stay away from that. How hard has that been to stay away from that?
Well, I don't like really stay away from it. Like I just try not to get involved in all the drama and stuff like that. Like I have like a TikTok
Yeah.
account, Instagram account, like I post on there, but like just like dances and stuff like that with my friends or like with my football players,
Yeah.
football teammates.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't try to get into all that drama and stuff like that. Like I try to keep
Yeah.
myself out of that, and keep my like my circle close and people who I know, and then and then people who bring me closer to God, because that's also
Definitely.
very important to me.
Oh,
So
there you
if
go.
if my
Yeah.
friends, or like I try to bring my friends closer to God, and they're like, oh, I don't want to go, then I'll distance myself, because to me God
Yeah.
is a very important thing to me, and I feel like I want to be here without Him either. So like I
Yeah.
try to build my relationship with Him as
Nice.
much as I can. But yeah,
I agree. Yeah, good stuff, man. Good stuff. Daniel, what we got? What else we got?
Stabbings at the fair. Didn't know. I didn't know people were still banging like that, dude.
Damn.
Dude, there's some stat, and it was like, some young bucks. They're in high school, dude. I was thinking, how do you drive yourself to bring yourself to stab somebody? And they said he had a big tat on his stomach, still in high school. Had the LGs.
Oh,
oh yeah, I
geez.
was
What's
there.
LGs?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I
you
was
were
there.
Oh,
there.
you
Can
were
you
there
tell us a
that
little
day.
about nice? Can you tell us a little bit
Damn. What did
about
you
the
see?
stabbing at the Imperial Valley Fair?
It was High School Madness that day.
Nice.
So
Hey, how was it? That's always a good day, especially for high
How was
schoolers.
high
It's a lot
school?
of stuff popping
Let's
out.
for the people listening that don't know what High School Madness is. So
Yes.
we have a local fair
Mm-hmm.
in Imperial Valley. I'm in Vegas now, but they're in Imperial Valley. And we have a local fair and they have High School Madness, which is basically
Yes.
what, Jaden? Let them know.
All the high schools in the county, right?
all the high
Palo
schools,
Verde too.
Palo
Yeah.
Verde,
Oh
yeah,
wow.
yeah,
Oh
and
wow.
Calipat,
Calipat
yeah,
too.
and
What do they do?
so we all
Does Mexicali go?
no
No,
no
no, no
no
Mexicali teams.
Nah, come on, bro. That's across the
Hey man,
border.
hey,
Come on, man.
you need to be friends, man. Shake
Fucking
hands. We're both
hit that
neighbors.
mariachi. Go ahead, Jaden.
No.
Let us know what it is. What is
It's
High
all
School
the
Madness?
schools, all the students, they go, they make line.
Fight each other.
I know it. bunch of
Nah,
probably
they don't
there's a
fight.
bunch of fights. There's a bunch of fights that day,
Yeah.
because everyone.
Yeah. All the high schools, huh?
yeah, everyone from
Holding
high school
grudges.
just comes in this one spot,
Damn.
and then
What a
we get,
night.
huh?
What a night.
I know it's a crazy
What a
night.
night.
It's a very hype night.
It's
And
a Monday
then-
night too. The worst part of all.
Yeah, I know.
Hype-ass Monday
Terrible,
night.
terrible.
this
Every
year
time.
this year it was on a Wednesday.
Nice.
So
Damn,
it wasn't
switching
that
it up
bad.
on us, huh?
Shit.
Yeah,
okay.
it wasn't that bad.
Hump
But
day.
yeah.
So what happened?
basically-
How was it? What do they do at the high school madness? What makes it so special?
What the bands
Um,
fucking compete against each other? Basically, is that what it is? That's
We
what I
have
remember.
games. We have games. The cheerleaders, every school cheerleaders, perform, and then we have the mascots, the band, and then we see who's like the loudest, and
Oh,
at the
okay.
end, so it's like 2 hours long, and then there's a bunch of games, dances, and stuff, performances, and stuff like that. And then at the end, we figure out who wins just by like who won the most games and who was the loudest and like most
Yeah.
school spirit and stuff like that.
That's what's up. Who
yeah,
won this
it
year?
was-
Do you
it
know?
was one.
Do you remember?
Huh?
Do you remember who won this year?
It was Southwest. It was Southwest, us, and then
boo.
Imperial. I don't know. We should have won those.
Boo this
It was
man.
rigged. It's
Yeah,
rigged.
the
for real.
pigeon. The pigeon.
Hey, so
Man,
how did they
listen.
get stabbed? What were they?
Oh yeah, yeah,
Do
yeah.
you know
Let's
what
get
they
back
were
to the story.
fighting
We got
about?
lost in
Hey,
the story.
man, that's my street. No,
That's
my
my
street.
corn dog, bato.
Nah,
For
I don't
real.
know. I remember
It's my
I
chili.
was walking with my friends, and
Mhm.
then I'm just walking like where the rides are at, and
Yeah.
then like there's like a bunch of cops everywhere, and then like I don't know, someone got stabbed at the time because he was holding his arm. He was holding his arm like this.
Yo, he got stabbed in the arm.
Yeah, he was stabbed in the arm, so he was holding his arm like this. And I'm like, oh, what the? I thought it was just a fight, and then like he moved his arm, there's like a bunch of blood everywhere.
Oh,
So like he got
damn.
stabbed.
So you saw the blood?
Yeah, I saw the blood.
Damn.
Yeah.
You didn't get any on you.
Nah,
all right.
it was in the restroom. Like I got
Radioactive.
in it in the restroom.
Oh, it was a
and stuff like
restroom
that.
fight.
But supposedly he was like an 8th grader that got stabbed.
What?
Damn, not even in high school. 8th grader. Jesus Christ.
Active as fuck.
But yeah, someone told me that he was an 8th grader. So I was like, damn.
that's-
And like he didn't want to show it because like he didn't want to be like a snitch. But like, bro, you literally got stabbed. Like you gotta show it.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like you could like bleed out. But
Yeah, he's
yeah.
no, I'm
You get
okay. I'm
infected.
okay. I'm
You
just
could get infected with
Yeah.
with a knife.
I'm just
man.
gonna
That's
go home and
nasty.
tape it up. Like, nah,
Yeah,
bro.
For
fuck,
real.
you're
Hey,
almost
my
dying
mom.
and shit.
Imagine your mom sees you and you come home with a hole in your arm. She sends you out.
I've seen some things in my day, but not a hole in the arm.
Definitely, man.
That's-
definitely.
That's crazy though, man. And you know, it shows you what Jaden has done through his high school
The
career, you know,
duality,
and what
the
he's
duality
built,
of two
and-
sides.
and then you got the other side, right? These dudes fighting over who knows what, over some bullshit, and they're stabbing each other. They're willing to take each other's life over some bullshit in high school. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's like
shit.
we're
And it's a lesson that goes ahead and shows on how important a father figure is in one's life.
Yeah.
You know, when you go ahead and you have your kids, whether
Mhm.
this was a boy or a girl, and how important the father figure and a mother figure is in your life. You know, and how what one simple decision can take you, and what two sides. Because one decision will take you to college and all these good things, and one decision will take you down one other little hole, and you just keep going.
Yeah, just decide what path you want to take in
Yeah,
life. You want to take
Definitely.
yeah,
a
you
no
could,
life
like,
or path, or you want to be successful in life. You
Yeah.
want to. My dad says you want to work at McDonald's, or you want to own your own
Hey.
business one day. So,
hey,
yeah.
I want to work at McDonald's, baton.
Real.
All you can eat for lunch. No, but I'm saying, like, you know, it shows you what two sides of life there is, right? And
Yeah.
Mhm.
you know, Jaden, you had a father. He was always there for you. How important was that, you know, for you where you're at right now? I mean, I don't think you could picture not having a father because
Yeah,
you had a
yeah.
father, but how important, you know, was Alex to you and to get all the accomplishments that you did have?
he's even like the reason I'm here. Like I don't even know if I'll be able to do it.
Literally.
I don't know if I'll like do sports if I didn't have my dad.
He literally.
So like he
Yeah.
keeps me in check. He tell me right from wrongs. He's just there for me all the time whenever I need him. Even though when he gets on me and I hate it, I just like want to tell him something. But yeah, he tells me the rights and wrongs. Even though like I don't want to believe him, but I choose to because it's it's my dad. And I know he's gonna choose what's best for me. So like yeah, it's just a big part of my life, and yeah, I'd forever be grateful for that.
Yeah, I'm sure there was some times when you disagreed with them, right?
Oh yeah, all the
It's-
time.
it's-
Yeah.
all the time. It's life, you know. And you're like,
Yeah.
what do you know, Dad? You know.
Yeah.
Well, I've been there and done that. You know.
What do you know,
Yeah.
Unk?
What do you know that? Any more, Daniel? You got any more?
Yeah.
Let's see. We got DJ Metcalf going to the Steelers.
Yeah,
What's
that's
up with
true.
that? Man, what's up with that? Who's your favorite player, Jaden, that you follow right now? That you're like, oh, this dude,
Yeah.
like, yeah, like who's your player that you look up to that kind of
His
you
name is
want to be
Jeremiah
like?
Smith. He goes to Ohio State. He's a true freshman,
Oh, he's
and
a
I
college
watched
player.
him.
Okay.
Yeah, he goes to Ohio State. They just won the national championship, #4, and I watched him ever since he was in high school, and like I always just looked up to him.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so and then he's dominating over there. He's like he's a leader in all the stats right now for like
Man,
the best freshman right now. So
same position you
that's
are.
no, he's a receiver,
Oh,
but
he's a wide receiver.
yeah,
Okay, your
yeah,
enemy, your arch enemy.
yeah,
Huh?
yeah. But
And
yeah,
what if you got to stand toe to toe with him
The
someday?
enemiga.
I better be in my head game that game because he's one of the best to do it right now. So he's
Yeah,
our
that's
best.
good. What about
Him and like
NFL
Travis
player?
Hunter.
You have a favorite NFL player right now?
NFL player. I watch more college football than NFL. So like
Yeah, that's crazy.
I want to say I would have like a best NFL player right now.
I wouldn't expect
Kinda-
that. Why do you feel like you go more towards college players and football than NFL players? Do you feel like they're
Because
more hungry in a sense?
yeah, I feel like I like the tradition better, and you know how the like layout of the game is. It feels like
Yeah.
you know like I could like situate, like I could fit myself in there, you know. Like I could
Yeah, there
like
you go.
but yeah, I always enjoyed watching college football and stuff like that, just because of the environment and stuff like that. But yeah,
Yeah, especially since you're transitioning to college right now, I can see how that makes sense, you know. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
All right. Once again, Jaden, thank you for
Thank you
coming
so
on, bro. We
much.
appreciate
Yeah,
you. You know,
I
we know
really
we know you
appreciate
got
your
a busy
time.
schedule,
yeah.
school, and you got the 7-on-7, you're doing big things. We're proud of you. We're gonna follow your career, bro. We'd love to have
Definitely.
you again. Talk
Yeah.
about it once you go to college,
Yeah.
see what
Uh-huh.
all that is about. But we
Yeah.
appreciate you. Proud of you, brother. Keep it up.
Yes, sir. Thank you guys. I really
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Thank you, man. All right. For the three brothers, this is it. We're out.
Got drinks, got smoke, got weed, got all the girls, got everything we need. And I see them all. But who brought the fat girl? Drink another, smoke another, get retarded. I know this where the party is, so get this bitch started. And if you want some liquor, girl, you can go and lick a girl. Get it poppin' till like 6 in the morning.